Hi, this is John from Goodberry, and I wanted to give you a little tour of Goodberry today. Just to recap, Goodberry is the provider of choice for the West Michigan Conference, and we're continuing the ministry of MARC, providing Christian books, DVDs, Bible study materials to the United Methodist churches. Today, I just wanted to take a few moments of your time to show you how Goodberry works and review our subscription options. So let's get started. So I just want to share a little bit about Goodberry first. Goodberry is essentially MARC 2.0. We spent the past year doing a holy reimagination of what MARC could be if we were to start it from scratch. We essentially asked if we could start a resource center from scratch. What could it look like? And what we came up with after a year of searching and researching is that we imagined the world's largest Christian book, DVD, and Bible study lending service. We went as far as imagining a Netflix for churches, both in terms of the version of Netflix that would mail you physical DVDs to your home, but also the modern version of Netflix that allows you to stream content from leading authors and publishers that you trust over the internet for a low monthly subscription. What if we could build an amazing resource for local churches in their mission to be and raise disciples? There are 4 ways we've improved MARC. Over the past year, we've interviewed and spoken with pastors and churches about what their frustrations were with their local resource centers. And there were 2 primary frustrations that they had. Number 1 was the number of resources. They had a small number of resources that were very limiting, and that they would only have about 2,000 to 3,000 items in their catalog, and perhaps 90% of those were VHS. Many of the resources were outdated and not current, and many lay leaders and pastors found that frustrating. The second frustration was that whenever resource centers would buy a new resource, 10 to 20 churches would be clamoring for those resources. We'd heard of wait times for over a year long, and that meant you essentially could never get what you needed when you needed it. And so the first difference between MARC and Goodberry is that we've created the world's largest resource center. And we did that by securing over 150,000 items in our catalog. We've also made a commitment to eliminating the waiting list, meaning that whenever there's a resource that's been lent out and another church wants to rent the item, we'll go ahead and secure the additional copies of the resource. The second difference is that MARC was arbitrarily limited to the Michigan area and to the United Methodist churches. This meant that MARC was servicing only about 700 churches, and we are making a commitment from day one for a goal of sustainability. And to be a long-term partner with you and your ministry, we're not only going to serve the UMC, but we're going to serve the broader church in the United States and not be limited to a single conference or denomination. The third difference is that unlike MARC, which only lent out items, we are supplementing our revenue stream by selling participant guides through our website. Most Sunday school or small group members want to keep their own personal copies to write in and keep. However, churches find it frustrating to have to purchase expensive DVDs and leaders' guides that they will typically only ever use once. We are able to offer $250 discipleship curriculums for free by requesting that the churches purchase participant guides through us. The fourth difference is that we are going to begin offering streaming service in the next few months. Not only will you be able to rent and purchase physical discipleship and Bible study resources, you'll be able to stream much of the content over the internet and view it on your computer, mobile phone, or on your TV. Getting started with Goodberry is easy. There are 3 plans that we want to share with you, but let's focus on the first 2 plans. There is a free plan available for churches that are not interested in getting a subscription, and with a free plan, you'll be able to take advantage of our amazing savings and discounts when you purchase items, as well as being able to rent items pay as you go for up to 12 weeks. However, this means that you won't be able to enjoy the full savings that are available to you through our Leaders Plan and above. A free plan is also subject to late fees and shipping and handling fees, but it's a great place to start for a very small church. The most popular plan is our Leader Plan. It starts out at $19 a month with a 20% discount on the annual prepay, and would normally cost $24 a month if you were to subscribe on a month-to-month basis. Like the free plan, you can purchase items with this plan, but you're also able to rent unlimited items for free using the 2 berries available in your account, and you can keep them as long as you want without any late fees. This plan also includes phone support and a dedicated curriculum specialist who can help you find your next Bible study or discipleship curriculum for your next class. So what does it mean for you and your ministry? Let's look at a concrete example. Let's imagine a church that has a Bible study that meets for 3 sessions throughout the year, and in each of those sessions there are 15 people attending. Additionally, the church needs 8 to 12 resources like DVDs and books to rent on a monthly basis. Here's what it would look like if you had a Goodberry subscription versus purchasing the item retail or through CBD. Let's imagine the Bible study resource that we're using in this scenario is a Beth Moore Bible Study Leaders Kit. So Beth Moore's average Bible study kit costs about $250, which for 3 studies would cost you $750 if you were to purchase it at retail price. CBD currently offers this item for an 8% discount, which would cost you $690. However, with a Goodberry subscription, this would cost you nothing to rent. It would be zero, a savings of 100%. Of course, this requires an initial annual subscription of $228 that you need to pay up front. Even so, with a $228 annual subscription cost, compare that with a $250 Bible study resource. You're already experiencing a savings the first month through your subscription. This is just the first month out of 12 months in a year, let alone 3 times throughout the year. For most churches that have 4 to 5 Bible studies going on at any given time, the savings are tremendous through our subscription plans. When you're doing a DVD-based Bible study, you not only need a leader's kit, but you also need participant guides for each of your Bible study participants. In this example, if you were to purchase 15 participant guides, it would cost you $900 if you were to purchase them retail. CBD actually doesn't even offer these items for sale. However, on Goodberry.net, regardless of whether you have a subscription plan or not, you're able to get those items at 20 to 30% discount, saving you $180. All in all, Goodberry saves you about 50% of the cost of retail if you were to rent items versus purchasing them. In the scenario we've mentioned here, the church using Goodberry would have saved a total of $862 that year. Not only does Goodberry save you on your rentals, but we are committed to providing you the greatest value for you and your church. First of all, we want to assure you that there is a no questions asked 60-day money-back guarantee. If you are unsatisfied with the service any time in the first 60 days and want to cancel your subscription, we'll give you a full refund, no questions asked. Goodberry also has a wonderful benefit called the 5% Give Back program. This is our commitment to supporting and equipping your church in partnership with you. If you have a building fund, youth group project, or mission fund, we can share a coupon code with you and your church so that if anyone uses the coupon to purchase items on Goodberry.net, we will send you a check each quarter for 5% of all purchases that used the coupon code. We have a downloadable brochure that we hope will be useful in your budget discussions with your finance committee. You can find the downloadable PDF below this video. Here's how you can find us. You can find us on www.goodberry.net, or you can contact us through our 1-800 number at 1-800-273-1407. Talk to you soon.